There is a subtle, almost ineffable quality in relationships where two people are truly meant to be together, a quality that goes far beyond shared hobbies, laughter, or outward compatibility. It is the recognition of the inner self, the unspoken awareness that the other person mirrors not only who you are, but who you aspire to become. When you encounter such a connection, it feels as if the other individual has seen past the masks that daily life requires and acknowledges the essence beneath. There is a profound sense of being understood without explanation, a resonance that touches something deep within the psyche. It is not merely attraction or admiration. It is the recognition of a soul that complements your own, one that awakens parts of you that had been dormant or unnoticed. In these moments, silence can speak volumes, and even a shared glance can communicate what words cannot capture, revealing an alignment that transcends ordinary comprehension. The presence of this recognition encourages both individuals to explore not only each other, but themselves with a new sense of curiosity and honesty. This recognition is often accompanied by an intuitive knowing, an inner certainty that surpasses logic or circumstance. You feel drawn to the other person in ways that seem orchestrated by forces beyond conscious intention, as though the unconscious minds are already in dialogue. It is in this space that emotional vulnerability becomes a natural and necessary element. Both individuals are willing to expose fears, dreams, and memories that are rarely shared, trusting that these revelations will be met with acceptance rather than judgment. In doing so, they create a mirror for one another, reflecting both strengths and shadows that may have been ignored or denied in isolation. This mirroring does not provoke insecurity, but rather inspires growth, as each person is invited to integrate aspects of themselves they may have overlooked. In a relationship built on this deep recognition, intimacy is not limited to the physical or superficial. It is a meeting of consciousness, a dialogue between the innermost layers of being. The effects of such recognition ripple outward into daily life, shaping interactions and decisions in subtle but profound ways. Even simple acts, a shared smile, a gesture of care, or an instinctive understanding of each other's needs, carry the weight of unspoken acknowledgement. There is a sense of alignment, a feeling that both individuals are walking paths that converge meaningfully. This mutual recognition fosters resilience, allowing the relationship to withstand misunderstandings, external pressures, and personal challenges. It is not a relationship of convenience or circumstance, but one that serves as a vessel for exploration, reflection, and transformation. Here, love is not a fleeting emotion but a dynamic force, a guiding presence that nurtures authenticity and connection. In recognizing the inner self of another and feeling seen in return, individuals discover not only the depth of the relationship, but the untapped potential within themselves, creating a union that is both transformative and enduring. There is a remarkable quality in relationships where two people are truly aligned, a quality that reveals itself through synchronistic experiences. These moments, seemingly coincidental yet profoundly meaningful, occur with a subtlety that can only be felt rather than explained. You might find that both individuals think of each other at the same time, encounter one another unexpectedly, or experience shared life events that seem unusually timed. These occurrences are not merely chance. They carry a resonance that speaks to the deeper layers of the psyche. When synchronistic events happen, there is often an immediate sense of wonder, a quiet acknowledgement that something unseen is at work, guiding the paths of both individuals toward one another. In such moments, ordinary life becomes infused with significance, and even small coincidences take on a sense of purpose, as if the universe itself is affirming the connection. This alignment signals that the relationship is operating on a level beyond conscious intention, rooted in the interplay of unconscious patterns and mutual life paths. Synchronistic experiences serve as gentle affirmations that the bond is more than fleeting or superficial. They often emerge during periods of reflection, decision-making, or emotional intensity, providing guidance or reassurance when clarity is most needed. For instance, one partner may recall a memory or insight at the same moment the other expresses a similar thought or feeling. Such experiences cultivate a sense of shared destiny, an intuitive understanding that both people are moving together towards something significant. The ability to notice and reflect on these patterns enhances the connection, encouraging both individuals to engage with the relationship in a thoughtful, mindful way. It is in recognizing the subtle orchestration of life events that the depth of the relationship is revealed, reinforcing the idea that the connection is not accidental, but resonant with larger archetypal forces. These synchronistic moments also invite reflection on the unconscious dynamics of the partnership. They create opportunities to explore the ways each person's inner life, past experiences, and aspirations interact to shape the relationship. When acknowledged, they foster gratitude, curiosity, and a sense of wonder that strengthens the bond. Both individuals become more attuned not only to each other but to their own inner processes, gaining insight into the forces that influence their choices and behaviors. This heightened awareness nurtures a deeper sense of trust and interconnection, as each partner begins to perceive that the relationship carries meaning beyond immediate circumstances. Through these experiences, the connection evolves into a living reflection of shared growth, intuition, and purpose, affirming that the union is guided by something larger than conscious will. It is a recognition that, at its core, the partnership is aligned on multiple levels, creating a resonance that is enduring, transformative, and profoundly satisfying. In relationships that are truly meant to last, emotional transparency becomes a foundation upon which trust and intimacy are built. Both individuals feel safe to express their deepest feelings, from quiet joys to unspoken fears, without worrying that vulnerability will be met with judgment or rejection. This openness creates a space where authenticity is not only welcomed but encouraged, allowing both partners to encounter each other in their fullest, most human form. It is through this exchange that the hidden layers of the psyche are revealed, giving rise to a profound understanding of one another. Emotional transparency is not simply about sharing thoughts or feelings. It is about allowing another person to witness the complexities of your inner world, including those aspects that may have been ignored or suppressed. When both partners engage in this process, the relationship transcends superficial connection, becoming a space for exploration, empathy, and personal growth. This depth of emotional engagement naturally encourages the recognition and acceptance of shadow aspects within each individual. The shadow represents those hidden or uncomfortable parts of ourselves that we often deny or avoid, and in a relationship built on transparency, both partners are able to confront and integrate these elements. When fears, insecurities, or unresolved emotional patterns are shared and received with compassion, they lose their power to isolate or divide. Instead, they become points of mutual understanding, fostering resilience and deepening the bond. Emotional depth also strengthens the capacity for empathy, allowing each person to intuitively sense the needs, moods, and unspoken messages of the other. In this way, the relationship becomes a mirror not only of each partner's present state, but also of their ongoing psychological and emotional evolution, offering opportunities for insight, healing, and self-discovery. The benefits of such openness extend beyond moments of vulnerability, shaping the everyday dynamics of the relationship. Decisions, interactions, and conflicts are approached with a greater awareness of each other's inner reality, allowing solutions to arise from understanding rather than assumption or impulse. Emotional transparency fosters a rhythm of connection in which both partners feel genuinely seen and heard, reducing misunderstandings and enhancing cooperation. It also encourages an atmosphere of trust where intimacy is not limited to physical or social dimensions, but permeates the very essence of the relationship. By cultivating this depth, the partnership becomes a living, evolving dialogue between two conscious beings, each supporting the other in navigating life's challenges while exploring the full spectrum of emotional and psychological experience. Ultimately, emotional transparency and depth create a bond that is not only enduring but transformative, nurturing both the individual and the shared journey in a way that is deeply meaningful and resonant. In relationships that are truly meant to endure, a remarkable dynamic often emerges: the presence of complementary archetypal energies. These are patterns of behavior, thought, and emotional expression that naturally balance and enhance one another. One partner may embody qualities of intuition, reflection, or sensitivity, while the other expresses decisiveness, action, or practicality. This interplay is not about inequality or dominance, but about a subtle equilibrium where the strengths of one partner offset the limitations of the other. Such complementarities allow each individual to experience aspects of life they might otherwise neglect, creating a sense of wholeness that emerges only through partnership. It is in this union of differing yet harmonizing energies that both individuals find opportunities for growth, as each learns to recognize, appreciate, and integrate dimensions of themselves that mirror the qualities of the other. Over time, this archetypal balance becomes a stabilizing force, guiding decisions, fostering collaboration, and deepening mutual understanding. These complementary energies often manifest in ways that feel intuitive rather than deliberate. Daily interactions, from problem-solving to creative pursuits, reveal patterns in which each partner naturally assumes roles that support the other. One may bring clarity to complex situations, while the other nurtures patience and reflection. One may initiate movement or change, while the other provides grounding and stability. This dynamic extends beyond task-oriented cooperation. It touches emotional and spiritual dimensions, influencing the way each person relates to the other's inner world. The recognition of these energies cultivates appreciation, as each partner comes to value the unique contributions the other brings to the relationship. Rather than diminishing individuality, this dynamic amplifies each person's sense of identity, allowing both to flourish within the shared space of the partnership. It becomes evident that the relationship itself serves as a mirror and catalyst for growth, reflecting back qualities that might remain dormant in isolation. The awareness of complementary archetypal energies also fosters resilience in the face of conflict or challenge. Differences that might otherwise generate friction are reframed as opportunities to integrate diverse perspectives and approaches. When both individuals understand the value of their distinct energies, they approach disagreements with curiosity rather than defensiveness, seeking solutions that honor the strengths of each partner. This synergy transforms ordinary interactions into a continuous process of learning and adaptation, allowing the relationship to evolve alongside the personal development of each individual. Over time, the recognition and cultivation of these complementary patterns strengthen the sense of alignment and purpose within the partnership. It becomes clear that the union is not accidental. It is a meeting of energies that resonate on multiple levels, encouraging both individuals to grow, explore, and thrive together, creating a relationship that is both balanced and profoundly meaningful. In relationships that are truly aligned, there exists a profound resonance in life vision and purpose. This alignment goes beyond shared hobbies, social preferences, or superficial compatibility. It emerges as a deep recognition that both individuals are moving in complementary directions, guided by similar values, ideals, and aspirations. While each partner maintains their individuality, there is a unifying thread that links their intentions and choices, creating a subtle yet undeniable sense of cohesion. This shared vision does not require rigid conformity. It is not about becoming the same person or suppressing personal dreams. Instead, it reflects a natural harmony in which both people understand and support the broader goals of the other, reinforcing a sense of partnership that is both empowering and sustaining. It is in this alignment of purpose that relationships move from mere companionship to a meaningful collaboration of life paths. When partners share a coherent vision, decisions and interactions are often approached with a sense of intuitive understanding. Both individuals sense which steps forward are mutually beneficial and which may lead away from the shared trajectory. Even challenges and obstacles are interpreted through the lens of joint purpose, allowing solutions to emerge that strengthen both the relationship and personal growth. This alignment fosters a sense of commitment, not only to each other, but to a shared journey that transcends immediate circumstances. Everyday moments, whether small gestures of care, joint projects, or long-term planning, carry a weight of significance because they contribute to a broader narrative that both partners recognize and value. The sense that life itself is a cooperative endeavor nurtures trust, patience, and empathy, qualities that further solidify the connection and deepen the relationship's resilience. A shared life vision also enhances the relationship's capacity for long-term sustainability. When both individuals are moving toward complementary goals, there is a natural encouragement for growth, learning, and exploration, both individually and collectively. This sense of purpose creates motivation to invest in the partnership, to overcome difficulties, and to engage with one another with intentionality and respect. Moreover, it fosters a deeper understanding of each other's unique contributions, highlighting how individual strengths, talents, and aspirations can serve the shared path. Over time, the relationship evolves into a dynamic interplay of guidance, support, and reflection, where both partners feel inspired by the alignment of their journey. In recognizing and embracing a shared life vision, the bond becomes not only enduring but transformative, allowing both individuals to navigate life with clarity, meaning, and a profound sense of connectedness. It is this convergence of purpose that signals a union truly meant to be, a partnership grounded in depth, resonance, and enduring significance. In relationships that are truly meant to endure, a defining characteristic is a profound respect for each other's individuality and personal growth. Both partners understand that connection does not require the sacrifice of self, nor does it demand conformity to the other's expectations. Instead, there is an unspoken acknowledgement that each person's journey is unique and that personal exploration, reflection, and development are essential to the health of the partnership. This respect allows both individuals to pursue interests, ambitions, and experiences that nurture their own sense of identity while remaining securely connected. It is not a passive acceptance, but an active appreciation, recognizing that growth in one partner enriches the relationship as a whole. In such a dynamic, love becomes a space that encourages authenticity, curiosity, and self-discovery, rather than confinement or dependency. The respect for individual growth also creates a safe environment for confronting personal challenges and shadow aspects. Each person is free to examine their fears, insecurities, and unresolved patterns, knowing that the other will support the process rather than judge or interfere. This dynamic fosters trust and resilience, as both partners learn to navigate the complexities of human experience together without losing the sense of self. When growth is honored, The relationship itself becomes a living laboratory for understanding, experimentation, and transformation. Rather than fearing distance or change, both individuals recognize that evolution is a natural part of life, and that supporting one another in this process strengthens the bond. In this way, respect for individuality becomes a cornerstone of intimacy, reinforcing both independence and connection. This balance between togetherness and autonomy enhances the overall depth and sustainability of the relationship. Conflicts and challenges are approached with patience, empathy, and perspective, as both partners value the process of mutual growth rather than immediate resolution. The relationship becomes a platform for shared learning, where each person's achievements, insights, and self-realizations are celebrated as part of the collective journey. Over time, this dynamic nurtures a profound sense of trust, interdependence, and appreciation for the uniqueness of each partner. It reinforces the understanding that a truly aligned relationship does not diminish the self but expands it, creating a space where both individuals can flourish. In honoring individual growth, the partnership transforms into a journey of continuous evolution, where love is not static but dynamic, supportive, and deeply empowering, fostering resilience, understanding, and an enduring sense of connection that enriches the lives of both. In relationships that are truly meant to endure, communication often transcends words, evolving into an intuitive dialogue that flows effortlessly between partners. This form of connection allows both individuals to sense each other's emotions, intentions, and needs without constant articulation. It is a subtle yet profound awareness, a resonance that develops over time as both partners attune to one another's patterns, expressions, and rhythms. This intuitive communication does not replace conversation, but enhances it, providing a depth of understanding that words alone cannot convey. In moments of shared silence, a glance, gesture, or tone can communicate volumes, reflecting an alignment of consciousness that is rare and precious. Such connections create a sense of emotional security and trust, as both individuals feel seen and understood on levels that are often unconscious, cultivating intimacy that is deep, authentic, and sustaining. This intuitive exchange often becomes apparent during moments of challenge or tension. When words fail or emotions run high, the ability to sense the other's state without explicit explanation can prevent misunderstandings and foster empathy. Both partners learn to read subtle cues, respond with sensitivity, and provide reassurance that addresses not just surface concerns but deeper emotional currents. Over time, this attunement enhances collaboration, decision-making, and problem-solving as the relationship moves in harmony rather than conflict. It also allows for anticipatory care, where one partner naturally supports or comforts the other without needing to be prompted. In this way, intuitive communication becomes both a practical tool and a profound bond, reflecting the depth of alignment and mutual understanding that characterizes relationships that are truly meant to thrive. Beyond conflict resolution, intuitive communication nurtures the everyday rhythms of connection, enhancing shared experiences and emotional resonance. Simple gestures, a knowing smile, an instinctive touch, or an empathetic pause carry layers of meaning that strengthen the sense of intimacy and belonging. This type of understanding fosters a deep trust that each partner is attuned to the other's inner life, creating a partnership that is responsive, nurturing, and resilient. It encourages a mindful presence where both individuals are fully engaged with one another, attentive to subtle shifts in mood and energy. Over time, this ongoing attunement reinforces the sense of alignment and purpose, highlighting that the relationship operates not only on conscious intention, but also on a subtle, unconscious level. Intuitive communication becomes a living reflection of connection, allowing love and understanding to flow naturally, sustaining the bond through both quiet and challenging moments. In relationships that are truly meant to endure, the capacity to face challenges together is a defining hallmark. Life inevitably presents obstacles, whether through personal struggles, external pressures, or unforeseen circumstances. In relationships built on a deep, meaningful connection, these challenges do not weaken the bond but instead provide opportunities for growth, understanding, and mutual support. Partners in such relationships approach difficulties not with avoidance or blame, but with a shared commitment to navigate adversity together. There is an implicit understanding that challenges are part of the natural flow of life, and that the strength of the relationship is revealed not in times of ease but in moments of tension and trial. This resilience is cultivated through patience, empathy, and the willingness to confront uncomfortable truths while maintaining respect for each other's perspectives. Endurance through challenges also reflects a deeper alignment of values, priorities, and emotional capacities. When both partners are genuinely committed to the relationship, they recognize that obstacles are not threats, but catalysts for reflection and adaptation. Misunderstandings or disagreements are approached as opportunities to explore underlying emotions, patterns, and expectations, rather than as insurmountable conflicts. In doing so, both individuals gain insight into themselves and each other, learning to respond with care and intentionality rather than reaction. This process strengthens trust as each partner witnesses the other's commitment to the relationship and to mutual growth. Over time, facing challenges together fosters a sense of shared purpose and reinforces the idea that the partnership is not accidental, but an intentional space for transformation, resilience, and collective evolution. The ability to endure challenges together also nurtures flexibility and perspective, allowing both individuals to adapt to changing circumstances without losing their sense of connection. Life's uncertainties are met with a shared sense of responsibility and support, encouraging each partner to contribute their strengths while compensating for one another's weaknesses. This dynamic ensures that difficulties do not fracture the relationship, but instead deepen the bond, highlighting the capacity for cooperation, patience, and understanding. Endurance through adversity ultimately transforms the partnership into a living testament to resilience, where love and commitment are continuously reaffirmed. In such relationships, challenges become not sources of fear or division, but opportunities to demonstrate care, align values, and strengthen the enduring foundation of the connection. By embracing adversity together, both partners cultivate a relationship that is robust, meaningful, and capable of sustaining the complexities of life while fostering growth, intimacy, and shared fulfillment.